Hello and welcome, I'm Mystical, this is Mystical Gaming. We're jumping into Watcher of Realms. Now, something that's about to drop tomorrow. We've got this event starting here, the Crawling Dark event intro. So this is what starts tomorrow. So got point 1, point 2, point 3 is the bit we're interested in, the Tireless Raider. So duration 24th until the 27th. Okay, requirements: clear campaign normal 5, 15. So as long as you've done chapter 5 stage 15, you're good to go and you are on the Tireless Raider event. The details of the event: Tireless Raider is now available in Gear Raid 3. Brilliant. During the event, auto battles use twice the stamina but yield twice the rewards, offering a turbocharged raiding experience. There we go. So it's a good event. I mean, it may have lost its edge a little bit of late, if we're honest, because if I come here and I go to an auto fight, I've got thousands of auto battles. Now, when the game first started, I think they had the auto battles pretty lined up pretty well. It wasn't too bad. You had to sort of keep an eye on them, but it was relatively okay. Then they changed the Dwarven Association shop and there was a complete drought of auto battles. Could hardly get all of them. So I dare say there are people still running short of auto battles, but I seem to be doing all right, buying them out from the shops and events and that sort of thing. I seem to be doing all right with them. Now, how long this glut of auto battles goes on for, I don't know. But they keep an eye on these things and change the drop rate of them, so who knows. While we're in a glut at the moment, we might be very short of them coming up in the future. Okay, so that's why the event is good. You're using half the amount of auto battles to get the rewards and the stamina you need. Okay, so you don't save on stamina, but you do save on auto battles. You make a massive saving on time as well. So there we go. Now, the other thing about it is that they've done really well. If we have a look at the events here, so we've got a shard summoning event on. If we scroll down the shard summoning event, we can see we're here coming up tomorrow, Tuesday the 24th. Tuesday the 24th, Brave Conquest event runs on until the 27th. Forgotten Palette rolls on Gear Raid 3 from the 24th to the 27th. So they've timed it perfectly with these two events. So you can absolutely smash your Brave Conquest and smash Gear Raid 3 at the same time as you're using the Tireless Raider event. So they've done a really good job on it. They really have. Can't fault them for that at all. And then when you have a look at your Gear Raid 3, so have a go look at Gear Raid 3. If you're on stages 18, then you'll still get in your Insight gear, which is fantastic because you can upgrade that to your Infernal Raw set, and then you can still get your Wisdom set. Good pieces to get because you can ascend this automatically up to your Soulbound Arcana set. Another good set. Okay, now once you're on stages 19, as I'm sure most of you already know, then you can directly get your Infernal Raw set. So if you've got your Setram or you've got your Silas, you want to kit them out, or you've got some summoners, that sort of thing, you want to kit them out, Anora, that sort of thing, they can all go really well in that Infernal Raw set. Okay, so they're absolutely fantastic for it. The next thing we've got is the Soulbound Arcana set. Now, still tier 2 set, but really good. People are still using it and it's still getting a lot of playtime. It's not like everyone's replaced it with the tier 3 stuff. Okay, so that's really good for us. So you can get both of these sets directly. And if, like me, you've been saving up your stamina, we look here, I've got loads of stamina to use. I'm just looking for a good event to burn through lots of stamina. So is this the event I'm looking for? Sort of. There are some things you should be aware of. Now, Oracle's Trial. I will not be trying to win the Oracle's Trial here with the Tireless Raider event. The Tireless Raider event is much more of a Wales event. Now the Wales go out and they will spend all up on their stamina because they want to farm up lots of gear, they want to farm up lots of demon soldiers, that sort of thing, so they are going to hit this event and hit it hard. So if you're in the Odyssey's Trial and you're looking to complete the quest where you have to finish first or second, maybe third, I don't know if they've changed it recently, I can't see it, you can't retroactively look at it. So if you're trying to do that event, this may not be the time for you to do it because people will be using a lot of stamina up. Although you'll get a lot of points, there'll be people using a lot of stamina up, and it is more gated this time towards money and the amount of diamonds you've got to buy enough stamina, as opposed to the time that you can run enough of events on it or enough runs on it. Okay, so sort of bear that in mind. If you're looking to push this, it may not be the place for you. Now, the other thing I will do before I go and run everything, I will make sure that I turn this on. I will make sure that I've got my gold bonus on. I don't really need it, but I do have them coming in, and I may as well make it. At some point, I assume they will change the amount of gold, or we need gold for something, and all of a sudden there will be a shortage of it. So I want to still farm up and make sure I've got plenty. The other thing, I will make sure I've got an XP thing on the go. I'm going to be using up a lot of stamina. I may as well use one. I don't normally farm up the XP farm areas. They're not really used for me. So I will make sure that I plug one in for here on the day or evening or whatever that I'm going to use up a load of stamina. Okay, so they're the things I will be doing. And then I will chuck into my gear raid and I will farm up as much gear as I can, which is all fantastic and brilliant for me. The only thing is, this is my gear raid 19. Here we are. This is it here. These are all the rewards I can get. Absolutely brilliant, and I'm going to get loads of those through the Tireless Raider event. The only thing to bear in mind is this is what it looks like at the moment. Come patch day, this is what it's going to look like. So the distinctive change is at stage 19, you can then get your random trial keystone for level 1 and 2. At stages 21, you'll then get your keystones for up to level 3, and then at stage 24, you can get your keystone up to level 4. Now, these keystones for me are dropping at about 1.5%, I think, is the drop rate I'm experiencing at the moment. Okay, it's just me counting, it's not a big pool, so there will be plenty of people that are much luckier, and I'm assuming others have gone through drier spells than I get. And then what we'll see is we'll see Malric here. And then you take your keystone for level 1, and then you can plug that in and have a fight against a new stage. A legendary trial at level 1 will be about 600 BP, so do bear that in mind. Now, if you're getting your legendary chests from here, you are getting your evolution gems, so all your tier 1 stuff you can upgrade to tier 2 or tier 3. Now, your tier 1 stuff, if you're doing the right hand side gear, the 3-piece set stuff, if you're doing your tank stuff like Guardian set, you can upgrade that to the wheel sets straight away. So there's no tier 2 set for it to grade up to, so it will upgrade automatically to those tier 3 sets. So unshaken wheel or tempered wheel sets are the tank sets. Your healer set will go from a tier 1 up to tier 3. However, bear in mind it may go to morale set. Morale set is also included in the healer set, so make that of what you will, but you'll be able to get these and upgrade your pieces of gear. Is that more important to you than using your stamina up to get the gear to start with? I mean, you've got to come up to that decision yourself. The other thing you're likely to get is your augmentation gem. It's a bottom level gem, but you can start upgrading your artifacts and start chucking extra attack on there. Okay, so just something for you to bear in mind. I mean, the other thing is you might not get level 1 stuff, you may get stuff much higher. You can get all the way up to level 3 stuff. If you insert that, and you can get all sorts of crazy gems out of there. Okay, so you can have a fantastic time with it, but that is much higher, and the BP is much higher as well, and that's much harder. So the drop rate for these, like I said, is I've been getting about 1.5% on the drop rate of them, so they're not that common. You will need a lot of stamina to farm them up. But do bear this in mind when you're looking at your Tireless Raider event. Do I want to do the Tireless Raider event and use up all my stamina there? Or do I want to save my stamina for the Malric's Halls of Illusion, which I dare say will be coming during the next patch, whenever that is? I wouldn't imagine it's too many weeks away, because we've got the anniversary coming up, and they did say there was a new feature coming. I will be surprised if this isn't included within it, but I could be wrong, it may not be, and you may have just be saving up a lot more stamina and waiting a lot longer. I don't know. For me, I will probably intend to do all the Brave Conquests, so I will do all of that. I normally do anyway, but I just do it in a lesser time zone, and I will chuck in all my stamina to try and get it done in overnight some night when I go to bed, and I will chuck on my golden XP farm, and then I will probably stop there, and that would be me done for it. I might do a little bit more here and there on the daily stuff, but essentially I'll be done, and I will wait for Malric's Halls of Illusion and try and chuck more of my stamina in there. That's the way I'm going with it. But you should be aware that this is likely to be around the corner, and before you use all your stamina up in the Tireless Raider, just make sure that you may wish to consider what you want to farm up later. Okay, that's me done for the day. Thank you very much for your time. If you could leave me a thumbs up, like and subscribe when you're out the door, that'd be much appreciated, and I'll see you all in a video again soon. Thank you.